in the Trauma Org Stage 2 playoffs. There are 3 stages and 1 Trauma Org championship. The playoffs for the stages are what you get points to where you will be seated in the championship. Currently timeless is the first seed right now out of points. Second is Killer Sharks. Third is Venture Gaming. Fourth is Doomsday. Doomsday is looking to bring themselves into that 3rd spot over Venture Gaming, which they have successfully done in this playoffs. It just happened just now. But they're at least guaranteed 3rd. Frost just absolutely trashing on Entity. Venture is completely warmed up in my honest opinion. I mean, I don't know why I said in my honest opinion, but Venture Gaming is warmed up and ready to go. They've already 3-0'd Venture Gaming, who is a no slouch of a team whatsoever, so gotta give him credit on that. Thanos, with very minimal time to warm up, he has been getting off of work early. He works in the food industry, so you know how that goes. But he's the only one with the kill right now. Killer Sharks starting off kinda iffy. We got a new person in the booth. Not the booth. New person, the owner Orange, playing on the team. He's currently going on 3. That's okay. Nothing too bad. Just the start of the game. He has had a little bit of time to warm up, so he can't use that excuse. Same with Entity and JD, and yeah, all 3 of those people have been playing. Thanos, the only one that can kind of say, hey, I might not be fully warmed up, but he's the only one, kind of, besides Entity, doing what he needs to do. You mean Doomsday? Oh, I have Venture. Are you serious, bro? Did I actually do Venture? Oh, it's because Frost. Yeah. Nice, bro. Nice, bro. Doomsday. Doomsday. Sorry, guys. I'm still not used to these teams, even though we've had them for fucking 3 weeks now. I will change it. I will change it. Jeez. If Nifty did not show up and said something, I would not have... It would have been Venture this whole time. But Venture is Doomsday. Okay? Orange here going 1-5. JD 0-5 right now, topping with Instinct here. He didn't get much love last stream, so let's try to give him a little bit more love this time. Same with my noodle boy Bihv. Love him, just like I love noodles. He's 2nd place over Zen. Frost currently going 8-2. He dropped a 19 streak last game to take his team and win that. Control Berlin. Killer Sharks keeping it close despite them getting slightly outslayed. But hardpoint isn't always about the slaying power. It's about how long you can be on the hill. So that's all we need. It's hill time over kills. Thanos, I think he's mainly playing more of that main AR role. Him and Entity. Yep, my swollen uvula. It's acting up, boys. Holy smokes. Orange starting to pick it up, going 3-6. JD still kind of struggling. Entity on a 5 spree. Just needs to get one more for a glide, I believe. Yep, 6. Oh, no. Pacho with a nice 2-piece. Pacho kind of struggled a little bit in a couple of the games that he played last series, but looks like he is starting off just fine now. 6-5. Instinct going 5-6. Bihv, Noodle Boy, going 8-5. Frost leading his team as usual, going 9-5. Quick little do-si-do there with Orange. Orange starting to come to life here. Just trying to get in the rhythm here. JD, we all know he does play on one of the older gen Xboxes, so he's not exactly in a fair fight, but he can be nasty at times. Instinct pieces him up with the 1-2. Entity just trying to stay alive. Does he know there's one tower? I don't think he does. Unfortunate there. But Frost playing tower correctly. It's pot. Frost on a 5 spree. Let's hop onto him. He sees Entity. Does he know there's someone top 3rd? He kind of does. He has an idea that someone probably rotated top 3rd. So he's looking up there. Did he see JD? He probably did. Knowing Frost, a little shaky there. Didn't get aim assist. So I can understand that there's some really weird spots that. Wow. whole mouth and nose onto the mic. I apologize for anybody listening. Keep playing that point. This is actually a very close game. They're honestly a lot more even in Slane than I thought they would. Entity kind of taking over this game here, going 17-9. Frost trying to do what he can. He is in playoff mode. Like Frost said, Frost has never beat Entity in any playoff games. He's trying to break that curse here. He is not fighting the Tuesday curse, which he has not won a game on Tuesdays, is the curse. But he also has not... He's fighting the even bigger curse of not being able to beat Entity in the playoffs. He has beat Entity in the regular season. But Orange currently going 6-14. JD 6-13. Entity 19-10. Almost the quick double kill. Bihv, or who cleaned him up? Instinct actually cleaned him up. But Bihv kind of helping out there. Frost and Bihv playing the point. I believe they're both ARs too. There's a quick one-piece. Thanos knows there's one in office. He's going to try... He's gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen there. Frost knew right where he was. Frost going, oh my goodness, he's on an 8 spree right now. He definitely has all his streaks. Entity, probably not the best pre-chow there, but he's trying to see how hot he is. Pacho currently going 8-12. Getting behind Entity there, helping out his teammate Bihv. Just gonna stick with the last scrap here. We saw this kind of the same thing happen with Doomsday the last series, where they kept it close kind of that first kind of half of the game, first third. Now they're going to kind of start to run away with it. Let's see if that trend kind of continues here. Doesn't look like it will. JD kind of holding that P5 middle cross towards front. Pacha got by, but Pacha did get gunned down by Entity. JD guns down Frost, who did not expect him to chow that. Orange and Thanos kind of playing point. Orange is doing his job, playing point with 1:30. So you might not see the most kills out of him, but you will see a lot of time out of him. A lot of people who play point aren't always the ones that get the most kills. Because you're playing point, a lot of people can get on site and hit you from a bunch of different angles. So that's probably one of the harder positions to play. Killer Sharks bringing it back. They have the nice rotation here, the nice setup. They have 2 people watching Street. That is Thanos and Entity. Frost playing that tank, that Street tank. Here they come bottom fire. There's one piece. There's one piece. Instinct guns him down. Entity with the pistol attempt on the... Who's on site here? Orange? Who was that? So Orange was the one on site. Looks like Frost is going to call on his glide, force everybody inside. How did Frost get that kill? Ice Exchange just waiting to see if Frost says GG's after losing. If he does lose, that'll be very interesting to see if he does say GG's or not. He's really keeping his team in this. Actually doing a little bit better kill total wise than Frost, but overall KD not so much. Frost currently going 30-12 with... It's currently on a 5 spree. He did have streaks, and he, I believe, used only the glide. So we'll see what he does here, playing top third, trying to help his team. Looks like Killer Sharks are already kind of set up for it, but they aren't the best at holding right now. That's 2 down. Entity kills Frost. He knew he was top third. Pacho just trying to stay alive in that point. He knows that they're spawning behind. Bihv in tickets. Pacho. One shot, Bihv pushing Entity. He goes down. He knows that there might be someone. Wow. Surprised he checked P5. I would have been more worried about outer. But hey, in the heat of the moment, you don't know what you're looking at. Heat of the moment. Let's go to Instinct here. Currently going 15-20. Not exactly the worst, but would like to see a little bit more time out of him. Maybe he's kind of playing around point. Not really sitting in time, but Bihv is taking up that time, but he's more of a AR role, which you don't really want to see. You want more of a sub to be holding the time. I could be wrong. I'm not exactly well versed in Call of Duty arts and crafts, but typically ARs play around the point, subs near or in the point. But that's just me though. Maybe Instinct just having a little bit of trouble actually getting on point. This would be a huge hold for Killer Sharks here if they're able to get a decent chunk of this one here. They're only down by about 30 right now. So, oh, big win by Orange. Kind of started off a little rough, but like I said, not really the one they're looking to get the kills. He's the one looking to sit on point. JD, Entity, and Thanos are the ones that are supposed to be kind of cleaned up. Entity playing that back P5. Just trying to get the spawns for P1 here. Venture kind of getting these last scrap time. Killer Sharks are going to have to play this next point perfectly if they're going to want to even have a chance at winning this game. JD just trying to stay alive. Doesn't manage it. Orange knows that Frost is in office. He knows Pacha. Wow. That was a weird kill. Last guy is double steps. Unfortunately, Orange is gunned by Instinct. Entity knows he's in that area. What? What a flick. It seems like Killer Shark is getting the spawns in the rotations, but they're just not holding. Seems to be the issue here. So they're having the spawns. It's just the holding part is not where they're really shining here. Which is not a bad thing. You'd like to see longer holds out of them, but getting the spawns is just, I would say, probably a third to about 25% of the battle. The rest is your setup and just your gunfights. Thanos and Entity kind of trying to keep this last little bit. They know they have to play a perfect game from here on out, including scrap time. That Venture just needs 11 points. They're down by 30 once again. They brought it to 30 a little bit time ago about P5, but Venture kind of brought it away. Entity just trying to stay up. Now this would be a huge one here. Entity going on a 5 spree. If he got streaks, that would help immensely. He's trying to play this P5 area. Bihv goes down. Got him tick his window. JD knows he's somewhere in that P5 area. This could be huge right here. They're on point. They need to get him off point here. Get a little bit of team fire there. Big kill on Bihv. Another big kill on Pacho. This could be huge here. Like I said, they have to play perfectly. I'd say at most you send one to two people next. JD on a 5 spree, coming alive when he needs to. He just, oh man, Entity with the huge kill. JD's gonna be the one they're gonna send to rotate, but Venture Gaming is already there. I think this might be game. They should have sent a lot more people to break it. They have 4 seconds to get in there. That's 2 down. Not looking hot. They're sending everybody on point. That's a 2-piece. Oh, that's game. Or whoever the 4 guy, Thanos, tried to get on the point. That was... I don't think I blinked that entire time. Holy smokes, now that I'm blinking. Oh. My eyes are on fire. Oh, fuck. It's like I took some CS gas to the face. I didn't blink at all. Oh my god. Oh, that's a close game though. Let's actually hop on with Orange, the owner himself. Started off slow last game, started to pick it up towards the end. He definitely is a good player. He knows what he's doing. Hit the door, so in... Might have just been a little glitch, but... They do bring it to a 3-3. Does Thanos know that Orange... Oh, I'm an idiot. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Bihv and Doomsday, Bihv and Co., whatever you want to call it, Noodle Boy and Co., have kind of played the A-bomb. I don't think they took it once against Venture to B. But they played very, very slow the first kind of half of the game. Bihv trying to do what he can against Entity. Looks like it's a 1v1 here. Let's hop on with Frost. Frost dropped a 19 bomb. Streak. 19 streak. Saw Entity. Entity did get a couple shots in those, surprisingly. But it's a must-win round here for both teams, honestly. You want to start the game off right. I know it's just up by 1, but that's how it be. Bihv starting off with 2-1. Frost followed up with 1-0. Pacho 1-1. Let's see what the Killer Sharks decide to do here. Pacho playing with the sniper. He knows someone is tree. But Thanos, I believe, saw the sniper glint. But he's definitely not going to peek. We're going to stick on with Pacho here. Thanos is kind of pinned. Decides to push up here. Killer Shark's still kind of trying to pit. Oh, wow. What is JD running here? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he was running a MP40. So I just want to keep on Pacho because we don't really see a lot of sniper gameplay. Because it's really good for the first initial pick, but kind of when we get into this stage of the game or the round, it kind of becomes less and less viable as the round goes on. Once people start getting into spots and everything, but for that first initial pick, it's quite good. So we're gonna stick with Pacho here at the beginning, and then we'll probably switch off. But you never know. You never know. You can get picks at any time. Oh, I never said who I was gonna give this game to Killer Sharks, by the way. Just because it's search and destroy. I would say search and destroy as Killer Sharks are the better team, but they did get. I don't know. I would say they're pretty even in search and destroy, honestly. They do have a kind of a different team dynamic, with orange being added in. Okay, so this is interesting. Doomsday, I don't believe took it to be at all in that game against Venture, but looks like they're actually taking it to be now. Who was that? Thanos kind of playing off back that P5, but it looks like it's all going to be up to Bihv Noodle Boy and company here against the 1v3. He starts off with JD and can't find the kill. I think we had someone hop in the chat. Is that DJ Zawi?
Yeah.
Hey.
Didn't want to mess with your moment there just now.
Yeah, I was like, I think I heard the boop. Thanks for hopping in.
Yeah, my fault. Just had to handle some stuff first.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good, man. That's what I'm here for.
Thank you.
Ross currently going 5-1. Instinct kind of starting off a little slow at 0-2 right now. Did you want me to put up my thing on Discord here for you to see it?
Yes, please. It's so stronger delay on it.
Screen. Let me share my screen here. There you go.
Thank you. I bet.
Instinct losing a battle to Entity there. It's kind of what you'd expect out of it. What I said here for this game kind of is I said I'd give it to Killer Sharks, but I would say honestly they're both pretty even SnD wise. Especially now with Orange kind of added into the mix for this game. For this series, I guess you could say. It's a little bit different dynamic than say if I or Isaac Views were in. So I think it kind of evens it out a little bit more. Not saying Orange is bad. I'm just saying it's not the typical setup.
Wait, so who do you have in the series then?
I haven't said who I have in the series, honestly. I don't know. I told Frost that I have it in game 5, but either way. I don't see this ending in a 3-0. But you never know, it could.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. If Doomsday keeps on riding their momentum from their last match, it could.
Like I said, Frost, I mean, he's riding his momentum. He dropped a 19 kill streak in that control, and
and
then, yeah, I was like, is this the first nuke we're about to see?
Oh my god.
It was nasty. He was popping off, but he's popping off this series too, so
we watched that, Rod.
It's not just your team taking the heat from, or the chills from Frost, whatever you want to say. Frost is giving these hands to everybody.
Wales time, everybody's playing at a higher level.
Yeah, I mean, your guys are
love to see it.
was pretty good until that CDL kind of, not CDL, the control. Like,
Yeah.
SnD was close. The hard point was really close until kind of the final 3 points. But it was a good series. I like casting it.
I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. Can't wait to watch the VOD over and hear the D-Mello cast.
I tried to be a little bit more rambunctious and funny, so hopefully it's not annoying. But you know, I don't know. But anyways, who do you have in the series? Do you have any predictions for this game or series, or what are you thinking?
For the series?
Series, game, whatever.
For the series, I got Killer Sharks in 5.
Killer Sharks in 5.
Yeah.
Going with the historic number from last game.
Yep.
Ross did say he's never beat Vic in playoffs, so I mean, statistically, not on Frost's side.
Pacho is stuck in a 1v2.
Actually, hop on with Pacho here. About to run into, I believe, JD, but JD with kind of COD timing, but didn't even need to get the kill. Killer Sharks isn't ahead 2 rounds. What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about score. Hold on, I need to change that.
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about, 2 rounds? Shh. There we go. Best of 5. Why is it? Why does it only let me? Oh, what? Why does it only let me do 2 ticks? Or best of 5, whatever.
Because, I mean, once the game 3 is over, it's a 3-0. There's no point in putting the 3-0 up.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's
yeah.
my wife. Yeah.
And just like that, it's a quick,
down 3.
Yeah, quick 1v3 for Instinct, who's currently 0-4. It's a tall glass of water to drink, but you know, you never know. Never shocked. Wow, he just hit someone with a grenade. He just knocked someone with the grenade. Just bink. I don't know who that was. I'm guessing it's either JD or Orange who took that to the face. But no, Doomsday is currently up in the series 1-0. It's a very close first map. I believe is 244 to 250.
Really? It was that close?
Yeah.
Damn, I missed out.
Yeah, they brought it back 30 points down, going P2 to P3, and Doomsday just stacked 4 on P3. And they dropped 2, and then the other 2 couldn't finish the last 2 off on point. I do think, though, that if Killer Sharks do win, it's going to be another 2-3-5. The hard points are looking a little rough. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what would map 4 be?
Hard point. I have the maps. I believe it's a Bokage. I believe. I could be wrong. Quote me on that. No, Tuscan. Hard point Tuscan. SnD Bokage.
Oh, okay. A Tuscan hard point? I don't know. I kind of favor Doomsday on the Tuscan.
You do? You think so?
Yeah, I kind of favor Doomsday on the Tuscan. I don't know. The thing is that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I do too, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-3-5 in my opinion. Cause
it would have to be. What's that? What's the third map?
Third map is a Control Berlin again.
Control Berlin. Yeah, Killer Sharks could win that one. Actually, yeah, it could. Yeah, I see. If Killer Sharks win it, it's gonna have to be 2-3-5. I mean, they're making it close right now. I mean, up 4-3. That early pick on JD not really helping, but it's a good thing they're not giving away any more picks than that. Like they're making sure like Doomsday works for all their picks. You'll want to see Daniel try to get out of here quick.
Oh yeah, for sure. I know Pacho had been sniping, but I think he kind of hopped off of that.
Kind of wouldn't want. Never mind. I mean, I was about to say I wouldn't want Owens peeking that with number 3 and 4 both pre-aiming him, but he just picks up Frost and gets away with his life.
Can't let it happen. But I think what if Thanos just kind of gets a couple more kills in this game, it's probably getting that's it. That's probably it for Doomsday. Because I mean, if you look at Doomsday compared to Killer Sharks, it's kind of 2 people carrying Doomsday. Frost obviously, and then Bihv going 5 and 6, but the other two are kind of need to pick up the pace if they want to win this game.
Yeah.
Unlucky there. All three.
One thing I'm liking, like what I'm seeing from both teams right now, like you saw, like both teams like lost a player and they're still playing this together. Like you saw Killer Stars like rotate to B, rotate through P5 together, and you saw Doomsday like chow Church Alley together.
Yeah,
even here, like Pacho and Bihv like taking that chow together. Pacho taking it head on while Bihv was trying to get around to make sure that the kill was certified.
They're both playing really, really well together right now.
I mean, they both know. I mean, their stage 2 life is on the line right here in this series. I mean,
thank you for the follow, Shamus. Appreciate it. I think I said that name right, but appreciate the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. But once again, another really close Tuscan SnD map. I'm guessing around 11 here, but this next
the way it's looking,
this next round might be,
depending on who takes his round and how dominating this round win could be, will decide if we go to a round 11 or not.
That's exactly what I was thinking. JD trying to get, wow, he got it.
That was a big pick. Ain't getting away with your life.
Instinct should know that he's somewhere middle. I don't think he's gonna want to really push it. But
if I'm Killer Stars, I would make the assumption that we know that bomb is down.
There goes Thanos. Wow,
what
a nade! What
a nade! And it's Frost in a 1v4.
If anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be Frost. I don't think we have had a 1v4 yet in the Trauma League, or Vanguard at least. I know we've had them in the past, but I don't think Vanguard we had a 1v4 clutch yet.
And I mean, Killer Stars are playing this well. They're making sure they got each other's each other's back, playing together, not giving Frost any leeway, any free picks.
He does have dead silence.
A free pick right here.
There's one. There's two. Oh, they just like that. Within a couple seconds, that's 50% of the team. I don't think he noticed that. Oh, right into the other pinch though.
Let's see. Killer Stars gonna tie the series up, or is Doomsday gonna send this to a round 11?
I'm saying round 11. I'm saying round 11. I don't think that was too dominant. I honestly think if Frost would have gone platform, I think he would have won that fight there, and then would have had a better fight against Thanos. But when you're 1v4 and you don't got a lot of information for where they're at, and you definitely don't expect two people to be B. Entity with the first
pick. That's an early pick on
Instinct.
Frost is getting naded as can be.
Yeah, Frost definitely getting pretty lucky there with those nades, not getting killed by that. But Pacho, I think, is definitely needing to do something big here. Bihv picking up a kill on orange.
3v3.
So it looks like they are just kind of waiting back down to an even matchup life-wise.
Both teams filling each other out, not wanting to give up any more picks to each other. But Bihv does pick up JD.
It does get JD. JD tried to push that monument, so Thanos should know.
Is Thanos gonna take this chow though?
You should know where he's at. There we go.
2v2.
Thanos and Entity, the top two dogs on Killer Sharks on paper. Maybe not in this game right now, but Entity goes down by Frost. Thanos trying to get the. I don't know why he's not crouching.
If you're Thanos, you will want to crouch if because the radio peeks you.
Why did he? Wow, I'm surprised Pacho didn't see that.
He's about to run into a fight with Frost though.
And
Frost picks him up.
It's round 11, boys.
We are going to a round 11, boys.
As both controllers die, and they have to go find some AA batteries.
If I am not wrong, I believe Killer Sharks should have defense.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. It's close. I think no.
It's gonna be close.
Killer Sharks. I think so. It's gonna be pretty close.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. I believe defense has been winning round, so that definitely favors Killer Sharks. I think having Instinct and Pacho being 2-9 and 3-6 kind of hurts their odds, but They're just sending two.
And
One
JD,
going top
they're
fire.
just being
Wow.
aggressive. Going for top 5, just being aggressive.
Just full sending it. There is one in the back.
I think
Frost.
number 4 saw them go top fire
Mm-hmm.
though. Oh, number 4 turned. Oh,
Pacha with
well,
the
Pato gets his trade.
clean up. Frost with the stun on himself. 7 and
2v3.
Okay. All right.
Owens just get that pickup on Pato. 2v2. Owens and Thanos versus Frost and Instinct.
They know Frost is in their spawn, so they
picked up Instinct.
They need to just stick together here, honestly. They know Frost is somewhere in his spawn.
They gotta know Bomber's down.
I mean, they probably don't know officially if he's in his spawn, but that was the last known location. If he just plays these stairs, he might. Oh. Oh my goodness. Wow. 1v1 round 11. What a way to end game 2.
It was 29 to 28. Yeah, so it was close.
Oh, it was a 1 kill difference. Jeez, and a 1 kill difference to send. That was a close game.
Killer Sharks tied 1-1. Killer Sharks
One,
and Doomsday tied 1-1.
1 kill to bring it into defense in Killer Sharks' hands. Sent it to round 11. And they win in a 1v1 situation, man. Getting some Doomsday comms.
It's always good to get an insight into the comms for the team.
But I left like probably 30 seconds, 40 seconds after they started talking about it because like I probably shouldn't stay in here just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case it starts to get too bad.
Yeah.
Let's start off with Instinct here. This was the only thing that has changed from this series. See, this is why they need a new map. It's literally the same exact map set from your guys' game to this game, except the hard point was Berlin.
Oh no, map 1. Okay.
Yeah, because you guys played Gav. They played Berlin, but looks like it's a classic setup
Doomsday with the early map control
for the Berlin, where offense team tries to do A push towards B. If it doesn't work, just go to A. That seems what like most people have been picking up. I know some people do 2, sometimes 2 pushes to B if they get some picks. But most teams will do A push to B. If they get killed, then just take A. Origin Inti kind of starting off a little rough here, 0-3 and 0-4. Lives are kind of getting away from them.
You want to see the killer. You want to see these guns start waking up.
And I mean, it's kind of common to see the offensive team kind of start low if they do that B push and they're not successful with it. But
yeah.
Wow, what the? Hold on, can you see him through there? What?
I mean, I guess what I can guess happened is that Entity saw that somebody was on the point, and then they hopped, and then like he saw that. Let me explain this better. He saw that the point was red. Probably guessed.
I'd say it's
probably
not.
Guessed.
Doesn't show red. I was gonna say it doesn't show red while you're up there.
I guess like before Bihv got up there, he saw the red, and he saw that the red got over. He was like, he must be up there.
Oh yeah, that's actually a really good point. That's what you're saying. Now here comes the tall task of breaking this point. Killer Stars should just
Number 2 can sneak too.
Killer Stars are kind of just setting up for some sort of pick. They know they have a minute to do this. Orange on point, just kind of pre-firing office. Now he just gets away with his life. Let me hop and cast. Oh, I mean, I don't know if you can hop in the cast. Click into the cast if you want. I don't know how you hop in, but yeah, sure, go for it. Entity really struggling. Orange, man, I mean, this, honestly, in my opinion, I know the other hard point was close, but this is definitely a must-win game for Killer Sharks, in my opinion.
Yeah, that Tuscan HP. If Killer Sharks win this, like how we said it earlier in that SnD, like it would probably be in a 2-3-5. I mean, they got the 2. We just need the 3 from them now.
Exactly. Thanos being the one trying to pick it up, actually picking it up.
2v14 now, I mean.
I honestly would just, at this point, jump off the side of docks or kill yourself just to avoid Bihv with streaks.
Or at least just make sure you don't get Bihv or falls when you go for this streak. And I don't know who got that last kill.
Not too sure. I believe Instinct did. Nope, Frost. But I don't think Frost was on any streaks. I think he might be on a 2 streak now.
Yeah, on a 2, yeah.
Bihv still does have his 3 though, so. And I believe we have Zen just hopped in the cast. If you'd like to confirm, whoever just hopped in, clicked in.
I hop.
I hop.
I hop.
I don't want you to ever get technical with me again, bro.
It's kind of interesting though, like compare like the Killer Sharks engagements to Doomsday. I think Killer Sharks have been in more engagements than Doomsday. Like you got JD 3 and 7, so like 10 engagements out of JD, 12 out of Orange, 15 out of Thanos, and I mean Bihv is over here at least like with only 7 engagements. I think Instinct, what is that, 15 engagements? I mean, like, it just, I don't know what it just seems as, I don't know how to explain it, but like,
I just think Doomsday was playing really far back defensive wise. They weren't really pushing up. It looks like Entity's gonna try to at least fight them a little bit.
This is honestly different than how Doomsday were playing last series. I mean, last year they were more aggressive here. They're playing back laning, Killer Sharks fly to them instead.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
I mean, it's working in their favor.
It is working right now, but it looks like. Wow, I thought JD just got a triple there.
I thought JD was about to get the triple.
Orange, wow, with the shots, he is kind of struggling a little bit. So hopefully he's able to pick this up. This is definitely a game mode where you want to get kills. Like I said, Berlin is like one of those maps. I understand it kind of sounds stupid. It's like, oh, you need to get your kills, but like you need to win your ones. Like if you don't win your ones and you can't break a point, like you can't leave it up to one guy to break this point. It's just too hard. Like on Gav and Tuscan, it's a little bit easier because they're not as like there's no really ratty spots to be in. There's like 2 ideal spots per point. But in like Berlin, there's like 7 to 8 spots per point to sit. So it's important for everybody to get kills. Break the point, if that makes sense.
Especially on Berlin, like an AR heavy map, you really want your ARs also to take over. I mean, we see it on the side of Doomsday with Frost. Well, I mean, he just didn't work with an MP40, but you see it on the side of Doomsday with Frost going 15. I forgot what he was, but like he's going triple negative right now, triple positive. I mean, and then like you just look on the side.
20 and 5.
20 and 5. And you look on the side of Killer Sharks. I mean, Thanos and Entity are just. Well, Thanos is eliminated, so I mean, at least he's positive. But like Entity, you want to see Entity like wake up at some point.
Definitely want to see Entity be at or above Thanos. It's kind of where you want him.
As NC as your best player, you probably want to see him as your best. I mean, if you got Thanos going off and like NC can take the game off, I mean, no problem.
That's just a plus, yeah.
But I mean, in this case, you need your star players to be your star players.
So if Entity can get help on this point here, that'd be huge. But I don't think they know about Instinct in the back. That's a big kill.
But this is help right here. Double stack.
Definitely huge. They need everybody to get on this point. Frost does get Entity in office.
The Thanos knows that Frost is going behind. But Frost turns around. Actually, he went back to play with
Holy smokes! I can't believe Thanos actually lasted that long.
Felt like 7 different people right there.
Entity is still going to be there to be a nuisance, but he goes down.
I mean, if you're Killer Star, you gotta be somewhat happy at least. At least you gotta take on this so that when you do cap this 8 point, all you gotta do is worry about getting enough people and enough time to just get 2 ticks onto B after you catch this 8 point. And I mean, with 3 down on A, I mean, now you just stack it. You just get 8 at this point.
ATM, this is a Call of Duty league with a couple, mainly just friends. There's 4 different teams right now. It's Killer Sharks and Doomsday in our Stage 2 playoffs. It's basically situated like the CDL league. where there's 3 stages and then main playoffs for like the main championship. Right now we're in the stage 2 playoffs not championship, but losers finals. So whoever wins this game goes on to play Timeless, who is our stage 1 champions.
And still undefeated on the year.
Still undefeated. They haven't lost, so. Will they ever lose? I don't know.
But Killer Sharks get this round, though.
And they got it. Wow. See? That's what you're talking about earlier. Having that one tick just helps that much more.
Having that one tick. I mean, with that one tick, all you need is to at least get 3 or 4 down, and they just won't have enough time to come off of spawning. Stop you getting 2 ticks.
And I believe
No,
you're good.
Unlike if you need to cap 3 ticks, they still have that one push there. They get 4 down, they still can regain and reclaim B.
And I believe if you 3 or 4 stack, I believe if you get everybody, it's like 5 seconds per tick.
Yeah, I think
or something like that, or around there, maybe a little bit less. So if you think if it's 8 to 10 seconds to full cap 2, like it takes about 4 or 5 seconds to even get into graveyard. But you're probably getting gunned right when you turn the corner.
I will say, Muffle, go ahead, Muffle.
Oh, I was just saying, you don't really have enough time to flank around. Why am I not playing? Orange used one of his 4 games to play this game. Because all owners have, not a veto, but a choice to play up to 4 different series. The Orange decided that he wanted to play this series.
I will say, as we said earlier, you want your star players to be your star players, and I mean, Entity has kicked it up.
Oh yeah, he has. He definitely 14 and 23. That's a little bit better. JD actually starting to go positive as well. Now you just need to see.
And on a 5 streak, I would like to see if JD get these streaks. Actually,
these guys challengers. This is the only guy that's in challengers right here, Frost. As you can tell, he kind of outshines. And there you go. That's all. I don't even need to say anything about him. Just that right there. But yeah, he plays in Challengers League, but the rest of the people.
Except for like,
I would say
Hellboy and Anakin places.
Yeah, Hellboy and Anakin, the 2 people on Timeless there on the college teams. Frost did compete in the first Challengers League tournament, and he plays with he's gone to a couple lands that he's placed top 4 in. So he is definitely a really good player. As you can tell, being 36 and 11 on a control, about to drop a 40 bomb. Bihv.
I mean, Killer Sharks through orders are still putting up a fight. I mean, they got a minute 30. They got to defend 1 tick.
That's a tall order.
That's easier said than done, I must say.
Yeah, especially on this map. And I mean, the biggest thing that they need to do is, in my opinion, they need to have. I mean, they have 2 people on point, but they don't have anybody watching outer. They have 2 people watching.
Yeah, like number 5 man's get in, and he picks up that pig. But luckily, he gets straight out. Then JD does does get a kill in ticket also.
He's instantly traded out by Frost.
And I mean, they're doing what is easier said than done. I mean, they're defending.
Ooh.
They're defending this B point. Whoa.
They are defending this B point as so far. Orange. Wow, what a turn on Frost. Wow.
Yeah, actually, and they managed to bring lives within 2. After I think they were down.
I didn't even notice that. I'm not even paying attention to lives.
I think they were down most this round. I think like 7 or 8 or 9. I think, and they managed to bring it down.
Bro, I think it was 5-9 if I'm being honest, bro.
Really?
5-9.
Huh.
Oh.
Yeah,
3v5. 2v5. With 30 set. Wow. Okay. 1v5.
All up to
all
Orange.
Up to Orange.
Redeem yourself.
No.
30 seconds. And Doomsday takes the 2-1 map lead.
See if this prediction comes true. We were saying, well, my prediction. I don't know if it's DJ's A's, but my prediction is, in order for Killer Sharks to win, they would have needed to win 2, 3, 5. So they didn't win 3.
I for sure agree with you.
So let's see. This is kind of dope. It is dope. I appreciate that. We try to make it as fun as possible. So.
No, I'm gonna do it.
What?
What's up?
Yo, when Venture wins, at some point we will win something. When Venture wins, Mo, when we win like stage 3 or champs, Mo, I'm gonna come on the stream. I'm gonna tell whoever's casting,
bacon, egg, and cheese.
whoever's casting, I'm gonna tell them to put their Discord on the stream. I'm gonna turn my camera on. I'm gonna just eat a bacon cheese, a bacon egg cheese, just for Hellboy and Zin, just for Hellboy and Zin. And I'm gonna have the Arizona with me too. But going back to the game though. Going back to the game.
This is definitely a must-win for Killer Sharks. Obviously, it's a must-win. But you know,
I mean, they managed to get this 20-minute scrap. Unless
20 minutes.
Number 1, 20 seconds. But number 1 is fighting it. But NC did a good job of making sure that at least they get 10 seconds off it. Now they're only down by 10 now. I mean, they have the rotation for next. They have mostly everything you want coverage. They have one guy top trade. They have number 8 watching the flank, which is good, keeping spawns. You will want somebody probably plat helping helping Hill. But I mean this stuff they have now can actually work too. It just sucks that like they're getting picked up while they're on the LP setup.
yeah. I mean, the biggest Tuscan is very rotation forgiving compared to like Berlin or something like Gavutu.
Besides that P2 to P3.
Yeah, besides P2, yeah, P3. But
Yeah, besides that rotation, I mean, you could probably on certain hills here, yeah, you could get away with like rotating late. But I mean, Killer Soldier making sure they're not doing that, especially on this rotation, like we said, like you could give away a rotation here and there, but like for P2 to P3, if you don't have this god-heady control, it could be rough. And what I'm looking for Doomsday to do, depending on who's on this god-heady, well, yeah. With number 7 on the god-heady, you will want probably to at least nade him off the god-heady first before you try to make an attempt at this, or at least hit through roof and have an AR pre-aim god-heady to be ready for the child from him.
yeah, exactly. And I mean, the biggest thing. This is definitely the money hill of the map. But I mean, even P5 can be a money hill. It's just you're probably gonna get naded. But
with trophies, it could be a money hill. With trophies, P5 could be.
yeah, I mean, even then, it's just if you play it right and play from the windows on roof side, you can get a lot better picks. It's just that chow spot, and it's a lot easier to nade the chow spot than actually push it into the chow spot.
I like how Killer Soldier managed to get themselves back into this game.
Wow. Okay.
Even
yeah,
though
there we go.
they managed to keep P1 scrappy, so like at the score I think at the end of P1 was like 22 to like 11. And then they managed to keep P2 also scrappy, making sure that the lead wasn't too big. And then they managed to get a big hold on P3. And now are up 20 points ahead of Doomsday. Well, trying to get this to around a game 5.
Like I said, Killer Sharks have kind of been struggling with their hard points recently. What? Thanos shooting bodies, okay?
Oh,
I don't know whose body that was. I think it was
I
Bihv.
think that was Frost.
Oh, it was Frost's body?
Frost.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, Killer Soldier are breaking this hill,
And there
but
it is, a
Frost
quick
is,
two-piece.
Frost is trying to hold it, but JD does. Killer Soldier do break it. Now they have hold. You want to get the setup here, while also looking at that rotation. I mean, number 7 and number 6 are thinking exactly that.
JD's starting to come alive on this map here. He's struggled a couple with the games before. Same with Orange. He's had a couple struggles here and there. Last game, definitely one to forget for Orange. But that's okay. It happens to everybody.
And I mean, looking at this game, it's like night and day for Entity compared to his control to now on hardpoint. I mean, this man is not willing to go home just yet. He is not.
Walls activated, baby. Walls activated.
20 and 7. I mean, whoa.
Oh!
Whoa.
Okay.
You guys saw that,
Frost
right?
with the pistol whip. Yeah, I did
And
see
Frost gets the 2-piece right back.
No, he was a soft aim, bro. What?
that.
But Killer Soldier keeping a hold of this P5. You gotta know that somebody steps, right?
Oh. Yeah, he probably should have checked steps. But
I'm pretty sure Pacha was shooting.
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention, honestly.
Daniel's trying to be sneaky, peek through the window.
Bihv shooting bodies back.
I mean, you gotta love it. I mean, you gotta love the what's the word? The competition between the two teams.
Yeah.
I mean,
Watch with a little bit of stick drift.
They're making this very entertaining for us.
Pot, wait. Oh, he's on point. I was like, what is Pacho doing sitting there? Hello? We just lost some people. I think the stream is... Someone just left, I think. I think we lost it in.
Yeah, we lost it.
Okay. Anyways. Doomsday did kind of bring the game a little bit farther away out of Killer Shark's hands, but they're still putting up a fight. Still not too far away for Killer Sharks to bring it. I would say probably 50 to 60 is an uncomfortable lead on this map. To kind of bring back. But it's not insurmountable, if that's...
I mean, through all this, Killer Sharks managed to get spawns for P2, so I mean, they could get these points right back and they get a perfect hold here. I don't really agree with sending somebody to hold when there's only 3 seconds left. I mean, it's funny coming from DJJ comparing to what his team does, but I mean, still.
Yeah, I mean, they probably should have just set up somewhere to watch the rotations instead of actually pushing in, but, you know. Sometimes you just hope you can get a lucky pick rather than waiting for them to come out and them not coming your direction. But they had the spawns, and this is what I was saying last hard point is the Killer Sharks were getting the rotations, but they just weren't getting the holds. Doomsday would just come in and right before or right at the beginning of the point and just get a triple or take the one guy off point, get on point, and wipe off the rest. But that's a quick 3 down for Killer Sharks, and hoping to get this point a little bit, but they know they're gonna have a tough task ahead of them here at P3.
Here comes Doomsday's chance. Turn to take over this P3 hill. I mean, you could jump through the broken wall. Damn it.
Instinct definitely a really ratty spot there that most people don't expect people to sit. On the top
Doomsday
stairs.
here with control. You want to see somebody at some point get this god-heady control. And they sent Pacho there.
Yep, looks like Pacho's going for it. He's kind of playing it in a little bit smarter position than most people play. Oh, yes he... Oh, never mind. He does have an AR. I was like, why does he have a 40 he's playing that? Ooh, unlucky team kill with the strafe, but they did clear
unlucky
Pacho
team
off
kill,
that
but
back.
you do what the strafe did with at least which one. You wanted to get them off of that god-heady, you do that. Now you...
Wow. Oh. Okay.
Now, although Frost made it hard to do, like you was able to break in the tip. Now you got control. You're making it scrappy. You're not getting them. You're not letting them have any more time than they need.
But they still have those roof spawns, and Frost honestly
still got
did
those
what he
roof
could.
spawns, and they managed to get these 20 seconds. And I mean, I would. It would be hard for me to believe that Frost did not see that man there. I would guess the code would be to like leave from there. They could force spawns to. They could force Killer Sharks to rotate if they managed to get these 3 kills. I mean, not rotate, but spawn out.
And they're gonna have to want to hold as much of this time as they can, obviously. But this is a must-hold for them.
They're doing it, and I mean, although this is closer than how the Gav HP went for Dimension Doomsday, but it seems like as if like this is the same thing we saw in that hardpoint where Killer Sharks and how the two teams were close together in that first rotation, but then once the second rotation started, Doomsday managed to separate the teams and score and build a gap.
Entity with the team kill, but he did kill Instinct, so once again got what he wanted to do, but
you will want somebody at some point to hop in and get these 20 seconds, and you gotta be looking at rotation now.
This is actually
I mean,
really good hold.
as you said before, P5 can be, if played right, it could be a money hill.
I definitely think it favors more of the roof side spawns, just because you have a window to help you out.
Yeah.
But you don't have really that contest spot, so I mean that's the only downside. But contest spot is way easier to nade than a window.
I mean, honestly, if you play it right, you can have a contest spot because you could be slightly like where Instinct is. You could be slightly off of the. Technically, you could be off of the hill while still being a lot of games still gives you credit, and you got a head glitch, like the broken wall and the I forgot what that thing is called.
Yeah, like the little like counter door thing. Entity hates JD second team kill on his they're brothers, so that explains it.
But I mean, Killer Sharks do what we tell them to do though. Makes this hill scrappy. Don't let Doomsday get time here. And I mean they
That's
do it. Now
it.
we're going on. Now we're going on to our third rotation, and the score is they're only down by 30. This could still be the game. And they have the setup and the rotation for P1. They are looking the wrong way though. You want to see them turn around at some point and expect for Doomsday to hit from the front. But number one is more worried about the rotation again these spawns, which could help actually.
Orange on a big kill
Depending
there,
on how
but
and this, they do get the spawns. They managed to get killers up to spawn out, and now Doomsday has the spawns for P2. So even if they don't win it here with the spawns for P2, they can end it on P2.
yeah, but they can definitely win it here. So as of right now, this has to be a perfect game out of Killer Sharks almost, like near perfect. And it's getting to that point where they have to play a perfect game. Frost currently on a 5 spree.
Doomsday just doing their job to get the kills. I mean, Potsu's on the 3, Frost is on the 5. Everybody's just doing their job. They're making sure that Killer Sharks cannot touch the 2.
Oh, I think that this might be game here.
All Killer Sharks has to do is contest for contest. Yeah. Okay. So Doomsday can no longer win here, but they do still, like I said earlier, they have the spawns and they have that rotation. Killer Sharks have to fly now.
Yeah, I say now that they sent all their people to contest, they lost those spawns. So
JD has to hop on this hill. This could be a big 2-piece out of JD.
oh, one more.
Oh,
That's 4 down. That's 4 down.
But Killer Sharks can't win it here though.
Nope, but they can't.
They still have to worry about this hill while also worrying about the next rotation. And I mean, we already said it before. That P3 rotation is major, especially if somebody gets that god hiding control.
They've got another spawning back there. Oh, that's
but Doomsday managed to get the spawns and to get 3 down.
Orange has to stay alive.
Orange has to stay alive here. He managed to get a kill.
That might be game. Oh, that's game.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I don't think they knew they were spawning by tanks.
I want to watch that back and see exactly what happened that caused Doomsday to get that spawn. Hold on, I'm looking at it on stream.
I think
So number 3. So Frost goes around and gets past number 6. Yeah, it was Frost. Yeah.
oh, Frost went around to tank.
Wait, Frost went. Yep, that's what it was right there. Frost went
Okay.
around and played his life until number 4, number 1 spawned up, so that got them spawns.
What'd you say?
Wait, what happened?
I got forced to come in here by my teammates
Oh, you got
because in here, so I'm being forced against my will.
Ah,
That's crazy.
okay. Don't want to talk to us, huh?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
That's crazy. Damn. Well, you here?
You see how that works? Fucking crazy.
So,
Fuck.
my big question that I can think of right now is, did Thanos shoot your body? Is that
Yes.
who? Okay.
So-
okay.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yes.
so it was you. I thought he shot Frost body.
No, so what happened was, I'm pretty sure it was the last time we played. I don't remember what map it was.
Mhm.
But Nolan started shooting my body, and me and Vic, we were talking, I think it was yesterday, something like that. Either yesterday or the day before. And I made a joke. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I said something about he better get Nolan in check, otherwise I'm going to have something for him. And so that happened. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
We got a little rivalry between Doomsday and Killer Sharks. Okay.
No, it's just me and Nolan. Like literally every league that it started back when we had the Cold War one, that he picked me on his team, and there were games where I team killed him and I just laid into his body and vice versa. So it's literally just me and Nolan.
If I was
Okay.
Nolan, I would probably want that too.
Yeah, so me and Nolan just go back and forth. I love the kid.
Okay.
So
nice.
it's no bad blood.
No
just
bad blood.
Me
Yeah,
versus
yeah,
Nolan. Yeah.
It's all fun. Just all fun.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's just go in order. Let's start with the first match of the night, Venture versus Doomsday. I mean, how did y'all feel going into that?
I mean, I was told per sources that someone on Venture said they were gonna win 3-0.
All right, let's correct that. I said
My sources.
yeah, I'm gonna help you. Nah, it was somewhat correct. I will say it was somewhat correct. Okay. I said on stream, I'm looking to go in 3-0. I want a 3. I never said it was gonna be a 3-0. So I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, but still.
Yeah.
I said I wanted to 3-0, but I mean, it was a 3-0, just not the correct way.
Yeah, it was reversed. Hey,
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you, it's not April 1st, but hey, that's fine.
Yo, bro. But I mean,
I mean, it was it was kind of close. SnD got a little bit scary. That what was it? Around 11, round 10?
Yeah, around
Some shit like that. Yeah, that shit got a little bit scary. Don't know what the fuck was going on in that control. I literally don't do shit. That I just sit on B, don't do anything. And then, I think Devin was on like what'd you say, Mello? Like a 20 streak?
Yeah,
Some shit like that.
He hit 19.
Yeah, so I don't have to do anything. This is literally the freest dubs for me personally because I don't do shit.
I feel that.
And I mean, I would guess that with the momentum y'all had in that 3-0 against Venture, I mean, y'all just carried that over into this match right here.
No, it was Devin saying that he hates playing Vic in the playoffs because he can't ever beat him.
Mhm.
Yeah, Mello mentioned that, yeah.
Yeah, so Devin just said, okay, we're fucking beating them in playoffs for the first time. And, it happened.
There it is.
That honestly, I think teams, I mean, I don't think we've played timeless, but I'm starting to think that Berlin's going to be an instant veto against us as far as control goes. That I think we've lost it once. Devin can correct me, Mr. Statsman. But yeah, I think we've lost it once. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I feel like we're a pretty decent Berlin control team. Like, granted, it just got added to the rotation, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, so I think we beat you guys
I think it was
the last time we played in the regular season.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Doomsday is in fact 2-1 on Berlin control.
Yeah,
I don't know if that includes today or not, but you're 2-1.
Okay, yeah. So I just feel like that map kind of suits us well, because Instinct and Pacho, they'll switch between ARs and subs, and so I feel like that map is very favored towards them because depending how we're playing, they can run whichever one they want. So I think it's pretty favored towards them. And then, I just sit B, don't do shit. The one time I pushed out of B, Devin started yelling at me, so, the usual.
The usual.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
I don't think since we started playing, I've went one map without him yelling at me. Like, no bullshit. I'm not even.
But I mean, because we see it. I mean, we see it leads to wins. I mean, on Venture y'all was winning, on Doomsday y'all winning still. I mean, we see that although people may not like the yelling and stuff or whatever.
No, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I just like to give Devin shit about it.
Yeah, but just for saying people may not like the yelling the IGL or certain IGL situations, but you see the
Well, and I feel like even mid map doesn't, obviously, unless it's search or one of the slower game modes. I feel like with how many callouts there are, you kind of have to yell because if you're just saying it normally like a normal callout, no one's
gonna pay attention.
No one's really gonna hear it. Yeah. So I feel like you kind of got to get a little bit rowdy when you're trying to correct it, because in reality it's just him trying to make the team better. As much shit as I give him, I fucking hate the guy, but he's just trying to make us all better. That's all it is.
Exactly.
I mean, that's all you would want out of your IGL, to help you and the team become better.
Yeah.
And I mean, for what I can see, I mean, even with Pacho and Instinct, I mean, that team is just different with y'all two on it compared listen, I don't want to say it compared to me and Nifty on the team to y'all two. I mean, the team is different.
I'll correct you with Devin on it. I'm not doing shit.
No, I didn't want to just say him. I mean, you also was a part of that trade. I mean, there's a reason why you was a part of it also.
Yeah, that's just because it was supposed to be a 2-for-2 trade, and I don't know how the fuck I got stuck on it, but it's all good.
Because y'all a package deal.
Apparently, dude. I don't fucking know. But yeah, that I think they kind of need a kick in the ass sometimes. I don't know how many times we've went towards B on SnD, and I'm sure you guys see on the Codcaster. We'll say to go roofs, and then they push through fire, and yeah, that's when Devin gets a little bit rowdy.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just live and learn. That in reality, I don't think any of these matches really matter. Like, yeah, playoffs, seeding, and everything, but I think it's all just preparation for the actual like championship, whatever the fuck they're calling it, season 4, season 5, whatever.
Just playoffs and champs, I think.
Yeah. So it's all just practice for champs. Everyone's just trying to get their footing. So
now you guys are up for Timeless next, so that should be a good game. I hope. I mean,
yeah, I'm excited for it. I know Devin wants to kick the shit out of them. They can go do their thing, and I'll be on B. So
exactly.
I mean,
I literally took over the D-Mello.
Exactly, took the D-Mello B site.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say because you weren't. Because that's what we were talking about. I was like literally. I was like Bihv isn't getting in too many engaged. I think you were like in the controller. You're like 5-1 or 3-1 for the whole first 2 rounds or something like that. And I was like, it's just because he's sitting in one spot. Like he's doing what he needs to do. Like in Frost's team, you just sit there and you do your spot and you let him roam.
That was kind of what we were trying to figure out when the trade first happened. Is what everyone's gonna run. Like who's gonna be the main AR, because you have to have a main AR to be able to get you spawns. And I think it was after our first match. I don't remember who we played. But I messaged the chat and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, whatever, guys. I'll be the main AR. That I just won't do shit all fucking map. And so it kind of just went from there. But yeah, with Devin on the team, you don't have to do a whole lot. That you just have to hold a lane, and then you saw it in the control. He just runs around and does whatever he wants.
Drops 40 bombs while you just watch your lane.
Casual.
Goes on a 19 streak like it's 9.
Yeah. So I know he came out with the passion in that control. He said he wanted to put Wolf in the dirt because of their little rivalry, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Father-son relationship.
Yeah. So.
But yeah. Any predictions?
I'm excited for it.
Gotta hear. Are y'all winning?
I mean, I hope so. We'll see if I can shoot back. I think I've went positive a total of like 4 maps this whole season.
Dang.
So
as long as you
we'll see if I can shoot back.
I guess your majority negative and some positive is helping the team win. I mean, you're winning.
I don't know what's going on. I'm double negging a Gav and we're winning by 70 points. So I'm just throwing everything out the window at this point. I've told Devin he needs to auto veto that map. I can't stand that map. I don't know if it's just me, because he tells me I'm high for it.
There's other players in the league that don't like that map either.
Okay, I'll say I can't stand that. I don't know if it's I can't get my footing. What, Cat? We got a surprise guest. I don't know where she went. But yeah, I don't know if I just can't get my footing on it if I don't play it enough. But yeah, I can't stand that map. I told Devin he needs to start auto vetoing it.
What is your like natural position? Are you a sub or an AO?
You know, honestly, I've been more of a flex. This game's kind of weird.
Like, this game is weird, yeah.
So I feel like even though there's still like the traditional sub, main, and flexes, I feel like it don't matter with this game because of how head bashy almost every map is.
I mean, you look at me, I'm a natural sub and I'm running AR for my.
Yeah, so I would say like I have more fun playing with a sub, but I would say as far as like me personally, like if I was told like I had to pick one, it would probably be AR. But I have more fun running a sub. Like
that's probably it. I mean, Gab is an AR map, and if you feel like you have more fun on a sub, then the Gab is not meant for you.
Yeah, no, that like every other game that I've played comp, I've always had an AR. But yeah, that map's weird. I can't stand it.
It's one of the few maps where there's multiple spots you can get cross mapped by an AR.
Like I swear to God, I'll spawn up back red tower over by P3. I go to push middle. I'm getting shot by top boat. I die, and then I start pushing beach, and then I'm getting shot at by 3 low beach. It's like, what the fuck is happening? Why am I spawning in front of them?
Yeah.
And then I just get in the blender, and there's no recovering in this game. If you're in the blender,
Yeah, the gap blender is
blender's
a tough
dangerous.
blender. A tough blender to be in.
Either the Gav and Bocage are the two.
The bouquet blender is the devious blender.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully we won't have that map. I'm sure we're going to, especially in a best of 7. So might just have to tell the team chalk up those fucking maps. So unless Devin does ungodly things again, we'll see.
Never know. Never know.
Never know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I have.
That's all I got.
Congrats on the W for today.
That's on the big win. Big win.
Looking forward to Timeless versus Doomsday.
Yeah, I can't wait for
this.
this
I don't know when
championship.
we're playing it.
I
would guess tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we were talking about it, and I don't think Pacho is going to be available until like midnight his time, I think. And I don't know about them, but I'm not trying to play a best of 7 series going into 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So it'll probably get pushed back. I don't know exactly when Devin figures all that out.
Yeah.
And then I just get text being like, hey, we're playing this day. So it's whatever. But shout out to those guys. They do what they do on the map, and I'm kind of just here on the ride. So
well, yeah, good win, and good luck in that
it.
championship game for the stage 2 playoffs.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for it.
Good luck.
So appreciate it, guys.
No problem.
Well, there's that. Championships are set up against Timeless and Doomsday.
I mean, you gotta give whoa. you gotta give it to Paradise. I mean, many people said that like to give that old Doomsday T time that they will improve at some point, and I mean he said no. He went out, got Frost and Bihv, and look how much the team has turned around. I mean, they went from like I said earlier, like Doomsday second worst if we don't count Phoenix. I mean, the worst team in the league, and then they make that trade, and now just because of that one trade, not in the stage 2 finals.
Exactly, looking like a good trade. But yeah,
I mean, you just got to give it to Paradise. I mean, if Doomsday win, I think we got to get a Paradise interview if Doomsday win.
Yeah, we're definitely have to try. I know he's somewhat busy, but we'll see if we can. But I don't know who's gonna be casting that. I might not. I don't know. Kind of depends on the day. But I think I'm gonna end the stream there.